This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org.
Hello everyone, Kirbyvolt here, but you can call me KV, and welcome back to the Tears of the Kingdom logs. Last episode log, tomato, we went to Hyrule Castle briefly. We got a paraglider, we got to see the new towers in this game that are really cool, and then I was like, I want to get the camera working, so we're following Robbie into the depths, which is another layer of Hyrule. So there's 3 maps to explore. The sky, the land, and the part below the lands. You know, that common thing that exists, the sewage system. We were here mainly to get a statue for Joshua, who has been researching the depths, but is too young / too prodigical / Robbie will die, apparently, if he lets her get hurt. So we're going to take a picture. Oh, it was locked. Why was it locked? I could still see the pictures on it. I could still... Well, wait. No, can I still see these pictures? Well... Okay, well, there's the Hyrule Compendium. We'll worry about that later. Or probably right now, actually. Yeah, yes, it is. Yeah, so we're in the depths now. I ended the last log off very abruptly. You cannot log people. What? Okay. I just realized his goggles are going crazy like that. Okay. But no, you cannot log people. You can only log things. Not food. Food is not a thing. Materials, on the other hand, some are things. I did not drop that. Okay, no, there we go. Yeah! You can totally tell it's there. It doesn't blend off the ground at all. Our first picture for the compendium. And this is the sad part, is that I don't know what things you can photograph and what things you can't, because you can only photograph some materials, not all materials. Which is kind of annoying. I get the understanding as to why. Some of these are drops from monsters. That said, a soldier construct horn is also a drop from a soldier construct. Why does that get a compendium image but not the Bokoblin Fang? That's very random. Flint is also not a photographable item. Well, I mean, you could take a photograph of it, it's just not going to show up in the compendium. Same with any precious gem. Although the fact that amber stood up perfectly straight is kind of cool. Not these either. Nope. But on the other hand, you can photograph this and put in the compendium, so you know that sure, why not? Anyway, should we just get the picture of the thing that he wanted us to get a picture of? No, let's get a picture of the Silent Princess. It's very pretty. Look at that. Look at that glow. It's very pretty. I'm just starting early. I'm starting early so that when I know I have to eventually look for stuff, I have it documented so I can easily find it. That said, I don't think there's much need for the Hyrule herb outside of cooking, and they're pretty common. But hey, it's documented. Yeah, let's drop the bomb flower. Oh, that works. Documented. So I'm curious now, how long do I go on for documenting these things? Very, very important work right here. I mean, in all seriousness, yes, it is very important work. This is actually extremely helpful. But it's just very silly that I was just like, I have the camera, now I must take photos of everything. We only got 7 materials so far. That's not a lot. We should get more pictures. We got equipment. We got treasure. I'm like, I want the new to go away. You have to hold the box over the icon for just a little bit for the new to go away. If you do it really quickly, it doesn't go away, and that definitely perturbs me a bit because I'm one of those guys that sees the new on something, and I'm like, I have to get rid of that right away, so that way I know it's no longer new because I already saw it. There we go. Get a nice picture there. Yeah, okay. 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 Bye-bye. How fast are you? Yeah, so now he's just like, hey, go back to Lookout Landing. So the fun thing is you can actually see the pins and the areas that the game wants you to go, no matter which layer you're on, but depending on layer, it will actually make them not as bright to tell you that, hey, this is not on the current layer you are on in the map. I think that's a really nice touch. Just getting rid of all these pins that I don't need. And yeah, the depths scare me, so I'm leaving them now. Bye-bye, depths. I want to go here and finally take care of this shrine. The shrine that started this entire escapade off in the first place. Me being like, hey, I want to do this shrine. You know, the paraglider, you can't. Dang it. Okay. I'll come back later. It's later now. Let's take care of this shrine. The Ishodeg. Ishodog. Isho ni. 私と一緒にそのshrineに oh well, it's probably Jinja. Don't know what I'm just, yeah. You can speak perfectly Japanese if you just speak English in katakana. Yep, that's how that language works. That's not how that language works at all, but here we go. I don't want to break it. Oh. Oh, I did a pause right here. You know what this pause means? This pause probably means something happened around me at the time. Someone called me away. A dog was doing something. I had to take care of it. And now we're going to get to stare at this screen for a little bit because what's editing for these logs? I don't know. And honestly, it would... with how long these are, it's kind of a pain for me to go and sift through all of them. If I was doing this on my normal usual upload schedule of a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, oh, well, okay, we're done. I probably would be like, hey, let's take that, let's cut that out of the video. But here, I'm just like, no, because I'm trying to do these daily, because there's so many logs, you have no idea. I want to just get through them. So I apologize for the unprofessionalism there. Anywho's, it is a fan. We hit the fan. There we go. That's all I was missing. I was missing the stupid paraglider. Let us now do the rest of the shrine. Some of these shrines are kind of interesting because it's just like, hey, do you remember how to use this mechanic? And in the case of this one, like, the very beginning, showing that we can use the fan to go upwards, thanks to the paraglider, was new. But this, I attached it to part of the platform. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no, it's just not fully in the water. That's the issue. Okay. You can't attach part of the platform. What am I thinking? There we go. Also in shrines, if you haven't noticed yet, The Zonai devices do not use any energy, so you have unlimited energy when you're doing shrines. So that's kind of cool, because you can use them to do various things. Like whatever I'm about to do here. You can't attach to the wall. It can only be attached to things that have the orange glow. Which, in fairness, is a lot of things in the world map, but in the shrines, nah. Just let it go. Like, okay, pass me. The shrine is called a windy device. I think if the shrine is called a windy device, you need to use, I don't know, the wind? Oh, good golly. What are you doing, you madman? Well, okay. Step in the right direction. Definitely wrong execution. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Now we're thinking of the physics. There we go. Ta-da! There's a little lip so that the platform... How did I went through that tiny little gap there. Okay. Sure. Got an opal. Yay. Yeah, there's a tiny little lip there so that it's kind of telling you where the platform needs to go. Anywho's, this is going to be a fun ride, trying to figure this out. I keep doing that. There's one way to get on the wall, I guess. I know I struggled with this, and I am trying to remember why I struggled with this, in all honesty. It's something to do with the surface area of how the fans are covering the bottom of this. Also, that putting another fan in here probably increases the weight, which was not a good idea. Alright? Okay, maybe more than one fan. Alright. Easy enough. Now I attach it to the other fan, which is not helpful. Because the other fan... Okay, I see the issue. The other fan is too close to the stick thing that travels up. And so it was bumping into that. I don't think I learned that until much later, because I'm just like, maybe 3 fans. Maybe turn the fan off before you put it on something. And I'm just like, well, I don't know a perfect place to put this, so... There, I guess. Yeah, it's clearly stuck on something. Because it is giving me the momentum, but it's stuck on something. And I am not noticing that very readily. So... I can see this in hindsight now that it's stuck on something, but my mind is going, okay, I put 3 fans on here. Why is this not working? So I'm like, okay, maybe the fans need to be over here. Okay, sure. It is still stuck. It is stuck on that stick thing. Oh boy. And I don't think I realized that's the issue. It's kind of weird because the fans... Their fans... I guess... Would it be hitbox? I don't know. Basically, the collision of the fan... It is designed to be kind of as the fan is shaped. And because of that, you can put the fans in areas where it won't propel. Because it will get caught on the bottom of the fan, essentially. So look at the shape of the fan. Hard to see right now, because I'm doing... Whoever knows what I'm doing at this point. But the backside of the fan, it has that little area where there's basically a larger lip around a smaller area portion. And yeah, so I'm just testing. One fan doesn't work. It's an easy multiple. But that lip portion around the protruding part on the back, that can get caught in things very easily. And I am too unobservant to realize this. And again, I did not turn that off. It's staying in place, though. So you know what? More power to it. Oh, that... Nope, don't turn that one up. Oh, train wreck. Okay, we're good. So now, because I know the one fan doesn't work, and because I tried multiple fans and it got stuck, and I don't realize why it got stuck, my brain is immediately now going, okay, maybe the fans aren't the solution. But then my mind's also going, but it's called a windy device, so the fans should be the solution. Shouldn't they? What if I attach it this way? Does that change anything? No, because if you think about how physics work, why would something pushing you... Oh... Yeah, no. If you're standing at something and you are constantly giving it weight and it's pushing you, you're not going to move. But if you were to have it be the opposite way around, so that you're standing and you give it weight, but it's now it's... I don't know how to explain this. Basically, what I'm doing right now is stupid. That's not going to work. I don't know why I think it will work. It gives me an updraft. Not high enough updraft. Okay, well, back to the drawing board. Basically, think about if you were to attach the fan to yourself. If I attach the fan to myself and I was just like, no, I'm staying right here, you can't do anything about it, and it's like blowing directly towards me, it's not going to do much. But if I have the fan facing away from me and it's blowing, why would they... Oh my gosh. Well, I got a 3-stack. And I'm sad I lost it. Okay, I think... Yes, see, they technically got stuck. That's why they didn't rise up with the platform when I moved it. I am still not getting this, though. I am very dumb. Out of curiosity, how many struggled with this shrine? I can't be the only one that didn't realize it got stuck and then was like, okay, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Because that should work, what I just did. There we go, yeah. So it got stuck. In my mind right now, I'm just going, how did that work? What was different about that? And the honest answer is just they weren't stuck on other geometry. But yeah, so, okay. So if you had the fan and it's facing away from you instead, the actual fan is facing away from you and it's attached, and then you stood there, well, it's going to give you more push because it's pushing you away. It's pushing you away. Like it can give you more push because it has more length to go with the amount of wind that it's blowing. Where if it's blowing directly into you, it's going to get muffled immediately. Does that make sense? I'm making sense, right? It makes sense in my head, but my explanation sounds completely insane. Anyways, here's a light orb. I am going to absorb it and then have all the icky glow get filtered out because of the filter system that the arm comes with. Very handy. I wish I had an arm that could be a filter system. Just be like, hey, you had a little too much fat or sugar today. Filter it out. Not to be like, yeah, because, I mean, technically speaking, that's basically what insulin is for folks who are diabetic, is it not? Well, it's not really a filter. That's more of a filter in to get to stabilize the levels, not so much a filter out. You know, it would be nice to we just filter it out so you don't have to worry about it. Where's the technology on that? Probably not in existence, unfortunately. I mean, I feel like that'd be really helpful. You could actually potentially, like, if you could find a way to like filter out purposely who are you? Why are you here? Right, I mean, one of the lost the Skyview Tower. Hey, what's your name? Link, you say? Hold on there. Really, your name is Link? Hey, buddy, you got the same name as a famous swordsman. Good for you. I'm Ben, by the way. I work for the Lake Clover Gazette. I write an article about this event so folks everywhere know about the Sky Tower being activated. Better get to work. Newspaper is short on staff, so I gotta flap all over the place. Hey, well, we can use another reporter. You should join us. The newspaper is based in the Eva Northwest. You'll find Rito Village. So stop by if you want an adventure. And then, so long! I love Pen. Pen's really cool. Again, nice little like quick thing in the game saying, "Hey, maybe go to Rito Village." Don't have to, you don't want to, but you might want to. So I basically did that shrine just to be saying, "Hey, I did this." Anyways, let's get back to the quest at hand. People live down there. Amazing. How many societies do you think live underground, or lived on the ground in the past and we built on top of them? I'd say a few. There's probably a few we maybe did that, which, you know, not good, but progress does not care about people. Progress cares about progress, which is the problem with progress sometimes, and why we need to make sure we're doing humanitarian progress in addition to just progress in general. Anyway, see that right there? That little that thing that was chained up? That's how Robbie got there. He took a contraption. I'm gonna take photos because there's a store. I can take pictures of things at the store. Yay! Apples. I want to center on the one in the middle. Good enough, I guess. And we have arrows. Yay, more things added to the compendium. We cannot take pictures of clothes. Don't try it. The paparazzi will get you. Which, if you're the one taking the photos, you're probably the paparazzi yourself, so... The paparazzi is cannibals. Well, that's just a little hidden room. Hanging under the little bridge right here. Yay. What else can I take pictures of? I can take a picture of this, a bokoblin horn. Yay for me. That traps from a bokoblin. But the fang doesn't count as the thing you can photograph? What? Why? Don't mind me. I'm just here to take pictures. Cannot take picture of God statue. Sad. Cannot take picture of sleep. I mean, I could take a picture of sleeping guy, but it's not compendium picture. You want to go on a survey? That guy's sleeping while reading the newspaper. Anyways, where should I go now? Oh, what is that? What is that? I want that. Oh, don't tell me. Am I... Oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do. There's plenty of things to take pictures on the Great Sky Island! Woo! Pictures! Compendium pictures. Hello, Great Sky Island. I'm back. I'm here to take pictures. I'm a tourist now. I cannot take a picture of you. Dang it, you count as a people. People cannot be photographed. Well, I mean, okay, they can be photographed. They don't show up in the compendium. Zonai devices are also not compendium worthy for some reason. You think they would be, but they are not. Anyways, I don't need that thing anymore. I have a paraglider. I don't care. Whee! What is over here? I must find out. I can now, because I have the paraglider, I can now even freely explore the Sky Island even more than I could before. Never mind. That water is too shallow. Good job. That brings us to 3 deaths so far? Maybe 4? I'll round up to 5. I can make it! No, you can't. No, you can't. Watch me. Okay. There goes Bill. Also, there's like a funky little doodad on the ground there. I don't think I noticed it yet. Okay, so like I'm like, okay, I don't trust this water. It was too shallow. It's probably too shallow all over. I'm not trusting it. But can I get compendium picture? Compendium picture. Oh, there's a treasure chest right there. I want the treasure chest now. It's there for the taking. Large Zonite charge. Very nice. With me being like, let's take pictures of everything, I'm surprised I did not take a picture of the chest. I think my reasoning was probably like, oh, it's open, so it's a bad picture. I don't want it. What's that? What is that? I didn't see this thing last time. Let's go check it out. But first, what's on this little island? So now the paraglider, like, zooming around the Sky Island is so much fun, and you can do so many cool things. Oh, wait, no. Go. Photo. Sky Shroom. Add that to the compendium. Can we get the Firefly? Very careful. Very careful. Careful. Ooh, ooh, almost. Nope. Oh, it's so close. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it went further away. Nope. Nope. Oh, I'm like, what? The star, the shooting star, but I'm trying to get a picture of the Firefly. There we go. We got it. That's all I cared about. Come back, Firefly. I want to collect you. I want to put you in my pouch of unreasonable size slash I don't know how it works. But right now, how about a yahaha? 11 seeds. Only 889 to go. We're not getting all of them. I know I've said that multiple times, but I'm just telling you, we're not gonna get all of them. Ooh. Compendium? Compendium! Look at how nice. That's so perfectly framed. Well, in art, you want to follow the rules of threes. No, 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 no. When you're doing like actual like research photography, you want to actually get it center. I remember watching some like I watched. Yeah, so there's this thing. I'm like, what is this? Is it a tower? Is it a tower? I watched this thing where like an actual research photographer who does animal studies played Pokemon Snap, and they were commenting of like this is actually the way you would do photography if you were doing wildlife photography. You want to get a good shot of the actual subject. You don't want to be artsy when it comes to photographing real life things. You want to get the best optimal photo so that it's the easiest to research. You might want to get different angles for what you're looking at, but the rule of three doesn't apply as much in that type of photography. So that's the compendium photography here. Anyways, this thing is very cool looking. I just like that better because now it looks like a thing as opposed to a weird tower. But it's also kicking my butt. I luckily knew to dodge. And food. The Flux Constructs are really cool new bosses. I do like these. I do enjoy these. Like, there was a very simple way to fight them, and this is my first time fighting one, so it's kind of cool to just kind of see what my thought process is, because honestly, running up the arm, that seems like a cool idea if you can actually pull that off. But the main target is to hit the weak spot of the construct. So even if I was to go up the arm, that wouldn't help me very much because it doesn't bring me any closer to the thing I need to hit. And I like that this is one of the first ones that you can find in the game, because it actually puts you really close to where the weak spot is, so you get an idea of how to fight this thing. I'm trying to think what's best option right now. Log! Take that, technology. I have a wood stick thing. It does some damage. Also, did you notice that because of how I struck that, the log actually broke into 2 pieces of lumber, which is really funny. So I'm like, okay, well that didn't work. Let's try this one instead. So the Flux Construct will actually have some different forms depending on how far you are in the fights. So this cube form it makes is really interesting. I like this one a lot. It reminds me of a boss from Splatoon. Using the Keese Eyeball, because that is a homing shot. Now, there is an easier method to do this, but first time fighting this. I will learn the better ways to do this eventually. Did I get called away again, or am I thinking about something? Why not both? Just give a shout out here to the music, too. I actually really like the music they go for with the Construct boss theme. It's really cool. I like that the bosses that you find in the overworld all have, for the most part, pretty unique, different themes. I also like, with the adaptive music in this game, that the way the music sounds, depending on what point of the fight you're in, so when it's actually weakened and everything else is on the ground, it plays a bit more heightened music, like, oh yeah, you're doing really well, and then that's just, I think it's really cool. Anyways, none of these are photographable, which is sad. Now, what is this thing, you may be wondering? What is this thing that is, like, spiky and everything? And it's just like, what is that? Well, we can actually put it on, and it actually gives a pretty significant boost in offensive power. That's what I want to believe is the core of the construct itself, what basically was making it move and tick and everything. These particular items are actually really good to seek out, because if you get a nice powerful weapon and you put that onto it also, you have a pretty sturdy weapon. And especially because it can attach to any type of weapon. You can make a sword, essentially, that is not only super powerful, but also can break rocks very easily. Oh. Oh, dear. Are you thinking you can make that? Can I make that? Am I gonna fall? No, just barely. Very nice. Very nicely timed. Okay, that's cool. Good job, me. I'm proud of myself. I think that's also been helpful for me to do this recording after the fact that I've replayed the game, because now I can see what I'm doing. I'm like, hey, if I actually do something that's really cool, I'm like, oh yeah, I am proud of myself. Which I have self-esteem issues, so that's good actually. I don't know. Okay, I'm proud of myself for making that jump and climbing up, but then I didn't do anything in that Sky Island, so I have no idea what the point of that was then. Oh, I want to get that tower. I'm sorry to say, that tower is just a bit too far away. What is that? What is that? Look at that thing. What is this? I'm actually super happy about this particular thing, and as far as how I accomplish them in this game. I'm not going to tell you what it is, or how we accomplish them yet, because that's very later, but just... I hope you'll be interested in how I actually go about doing them, because I was actually really happy that I stumbled upon something that made me do it in a way that I really enjoy. But for now, we're going to examine it, because what is it? What is it? I don't know what it is yet. It's just... There's markings on the ground, and they're like... They're lighter grass? Well, I want to go over here now instead, I guess. Let's cut the grass. Yeah, good job. Ooh. More for the compendium. This looks safe. Rusty halberd. Already got the picture of a well. You can take a picture of a well. It's so random that you can just take a picture of a well, but not like other major landmark things. I'm also like, I'm not going down there. That's scary. The depths are scary. I don't want to go down there. I mean, the depths are kind of scary pretty early in the game, so understandable. The music down there is also pretty creepy. I don't like the music down there. I prefer if I had more music that was kind of uplifting while I'm on the ground, to be fair. But the depths having more of a constant droning, like, hey, there might be a serial killer around the corner kind of feeling to them. Don't like that. What I do like is finding a random rock in the middle of a thingy. Oh, that's not a rock at all. That's a treasure chest. Hello. I thought that was going to be a core rock. We'll take a picture of this treasure chest, though. Look how pristine it is. It fits nicely into the box. Look, that's such a good photo of a treasure chest. Perfect. Perfect documentation. We got a wood sword. It is better than this one that's dying. Okay, now to see if I can swim all the way across. The great thing about being able to go to the sky and dive anywhere is that you can land wherever you want. The problem is, you can land wherever you want. Oh, this is a skull thing. This is the enemy base. Oops. Well, they're not home right now, so everything's fine. How are you? So I think there are a few times where I have essentially screwed myself out of being able to do something. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll land here. And it's like, yeah, you can't cross across any of this stuff. Oh, dang it. Luckily, you can just warp out wherever you want to go, but it is kind of that thing that's like, man, I worked so hard to land this very specific spot. I did it. Yeah, you can't do anything about that, though. Oh. Yeah, a fish picture. Get a fish picture. the current's too strong. Oh, right. I don't have that, so might as well pick that up. But the current is too strong. You cannot swim through that. Also, which is very long, so maybe don't swim through that period. What is over here? Proxim Bridge and Dueling Peaks Stable. Well, there's the Dueling Peaks. That from the last game. They're pretty cool. I like the Dueling Peaks. Don't know what's around here, though. So let's explore around here. Someone closed the door. I don't know if my mic picked that up. It's fine. Yeah, we'll just look around here and look at the... I mean, it is pretty... It is... Oh, I hate when I do that. So, pretty in English, for those who are not speaking English, which I know a majority of my followers are from, like, America and Canada, so you're probably speaking English. But if you're not, and you're using this video for some reason as English practice, first of all, I'm sorry. Even my English isn't very good. Second of all, we use the word pretty as an adjective. No, as an adverb. Even though the word pretty can also just mean cute or beautiful looking. So I constantly get myself in the conundrum where I say, it's pretty, because that technically is an English thing you could say. It doesn't sound good, but it's technically not wrong. But yes, anyways, my earlier comment, so before I did the tangent, was more like just like, yeah, this is a pretty area. Well, okay, very nice. It's pretty cool looking area. Buffalo. Yeah, so I guess at this point, I just want to go Dueling Peaks Stable. Probably just to get a stable area. Right, because I'm going for the logic of, if this is like the previous game, Stable will have a shrine near it, so therefore I'll have a new warp point on the map. Or I'm just nostalgic for Dueling Peaks Stable and I want to go over there. Maybe Cass is there. I like Cass from the previous game. He played the accordion, he was so cool. I didn't realize he made the little... Oh, I didn't even knew that Link made that little... when he gets a stamina recovered. That's really cute. I'd probably start moving immediately after his stamina is restored, so I never get to see that little thing. And yeah, that is a rock. Congratulations. Oy. I think my also logic for wanting to explore a lot of the main land is that a lot of this is going to be some repeats. Oh, hi. Hello! You're new! Some of this is going to be repeats from the previous game, so I'm like, well, get the thing that I'm more accustomed to out of the way. And then this just happens, so I'm just like, I guess we're going this way now. There's the shrine. I'll land on top of it. We'll never see that. Oh, okay. So this is Ishos? Shoe? This is Shoe Shrine. Welcome to the Shoe Shrine, where you have to put your shoes on. How's our progress looking? We got 5 hearts. We got 1 orb. We've seen 9 shrines. This is going to be our 10th shrine. We'll get a 2nd orb. Combat training shrine. Shields. I got my ladle stick. I'm gonna cook in battle. So here we go, another combat shrine. This is going to teach us how to use some mechanics. And because the shield stuff, I don't think is the exact same from Breath of the Wild, this is actually kind of helpful to learn. So I'm glad I went to this one first. So we're going to learn parrying, and then forget I have it, because that is the thing that will happen. It really comes down to is just, compared to the previous game, there isn't as much reason to do a perfect guard parry. It's still extremely helpful, and probably would be very useful, but not something that I think about. Yeah, so this one's basically, hey, use shield that is not thunder. Yeah, use shield that is, well, yep. And also, ow! That went for a lot of damage. Holy cow. Nope. Nope. I'll burn it! Yeah, this one's still technically wooden, so this should work. There we go. Now I need to go back to a metal shield, because otherwise it'll burn with fire. There we go. Outside that one little scare, everything went good. What is this? A topaz broadsword? Well, you know what we could do? We could... No. No, okay. Well, that's the wrong... Okay, we'll buy a stick. Compendium it! Now, here's the interesting thing. When you add something to the compendium, when it's looking for a picture, it's looking for the base object. So, for instance, right here, I technically have a thick stick equipped to a wooden stick. For the most parts, most objects are going to be object plus random item that is not compendium compatible, like these rods right here. But if you attach two weapons, you can take a picture of both of them, as I just showed with the stick. But if you're going for the base weapon, it'll only give you the picture of the base weapon. It will not give you a compound weapon. There's no compound photography you need to do in this game, which, you know, thank goodness, because that would be a pain in the butt. Also, this shield's really cool. Look at the shield, it's really cool. Anyways, so, again, this will be a picture of the rusty shield, not of the amber shield specifically, because you can attach so many things to the rusty shield. An amber shield is just the catch-all for amber is on a shield. It is not necessarily rusty shield plus amber. Also, say goodbye to the amber shield. I think we're finally done with that. Unless I make another one. I might make another one. I don't remember. We're also getting close to the end of this log. I kind of want to see where I go, but so I don't miss the outro like I did in the last log. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Don't have if you don't want to, but it's always appreciated. If you like what you see as far as the game goes, please play Tears of the Kingdom. Very fun. We're going to be here for a while, so maybe if you're just starting, you can kind of play along before we're going. Well, we'll see. I don't know the next log if I take another break between recording logs or not, or if the next log just goes straight into it, so we'll have to see. But I hope you're looking forward to that. But of course, most importantly, please have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you all on the next one. And I will see you all for just a few more moments while we end the rest of this log out. But I'll tell you have a great day again later, because I think you should, because you're cool, and I appreciate you. There's a tower up there! Ah! That's really far away. There's a dragon! There is a waterfall coming down from the heavens. This is not Tomba 2. Good save there. I think we're just going to get to... I think we're just going to... Whoa. Okay. Scared the crap out of me. Yeah, we're just going to get to the stable and end the log off here. So, please have a wonderfully great day. I will see you on the next one. Until then, ciao. Beetle has stuff. Okay, but for realsies, ciao.